These heart-shaped mini veggie frittatas are the perfect Valentine's Day breakfast. Let's make them. Here's your daily reminder to freshly shred your cheese. You can use the pre-shredded version in a pinch, but freshly shredded really is better. This is cheddar jack, which is one of my favorites, but feel free to use feta, Havarti, Gouda, provolone, anyone you want. I went with an orange bell pepper here because of the vibrant color. I didn't want yellow that might mix too much into the yolk, and I'd already had a lot of red and green vegetables in the dish, but the orange just fit perfectly and gave it like that color and that crunch that I was going for. And now for my favorite vegetable that's not actually a vegetable, tomatoes. There's a lot of liquid here, and if you're worried about that, it doesn't actually do anything to the dish, but feel free to use a paper towel to sop some of that up if necessary. This is a lot more spinach than I said, but we all know how spinach shrinks. So use about a cup when you're chopping it up because that's going to cook down to the 1/3 you actually need. Spinach is one of my favorites, but feel free to use kale. These green scallions were already chopped up for another dish, but I decided to use them in this dish as well for the flavor and for the color. Mushrooms are very optional. I know some people feel some type of way about them. Feel free to exclude them if you want and substitute them with another veggie, but portobellos taste so great in egg dishes. As you can see, I'm putting these in a separate bowl from my other vegetables, and we're gonna dice up our onions here and put them with the mushrooms as well. That's because we're actually going to end up sauteing these a little bit before adding them to the rest of the vegetables. Separating the eggs because I wanted to show in this recipe doing it both with egg whites and with the whole eggs. If you're, watching your cholesterol, if for any reason you want to take out those egg yellows, feel free to substitute with just egg whites. Everything works the exact same way. And when we're done, we're going to add our half and half. You can use water. This just helps fluff it up a bit. Then we're going to add our garlic powder, a little paprika, some salt, and of course some black pepper. Feel free to include other seasonings if you want. I am not a human blender. I actually sped this up, but you just want to blend it until all of the yolks and the half and half are fully incorporated. And then add our cheese. I love cheese in an egg dish, so I had a little more to mine. We're going to saute our mushrooms and onions. We don't want them caramelized. We don't want them brown. We just want them softened and to shrink a little bit. Then we're going to add our mushrooms and onions to our other veggies and just mix that up so it's well incorporated and evenly distributed. Put just about 2 spoonfuls of the veggies in each well. We put the veggies in there ahead instead of mixing them with the eggs, so that way they can be evenly distributed and there's not a lot of vegetables in some and not much in others. And then we go ahead and put our eggs in. Just notice we do not fill this up. While the eggs are baking, they're going to expand a lot. You're going to see that in a little bit. So you don't want to overfill your wells. Try to leave about 1/4 of the well with space. And then if the spirit moves you, add a little more cheese. Put that into the oven at 350 for 15 minutes. You're going to see it puff up and swell. That's why we don't want to overfill. And then let it stand for 2 minutes, at which point it'll shrink up really nice. And there it is. Happy Valentine's Day, Q Crew.